Okay, children, we will continue with question number 14. It says that PS is the bisector. So when PS is the bisector, we know this angle and this angle will be equal because bisector divides the angle into two equal halves. Therefore, we know angle QPS is equal to angle SPR because PS is a bisector. Let us assume these two as A. So QPS and SPR, if it is equal to A, so let us assume this is A. This full angle QPS is also equal to A. We also know that angle QPS is equal to adjacent angles. We can add the two adjacent angles, that is QPT plus angle TPS gives QPS. Then let us assume TPS is X. If TPS is X and QPS, we know it is A. Therefore, angle QPT we find out. So, angle QPT will be equal to A minus X. So, this is the next finding. Then, we will go to triangle PQT. In triangle PQT, we know angle Q plus this angle T is 90 degree plus this angle is A minus X. So PQT is, we know QPT is A minus X. A minus X is equal to 180 degree because angle sum property. Then I know I bring the 90 to the other side. So angle Q plus A minus X is equal to 90 degree. Similarly, we will do in triangle TPR. So there we know angle 90 degree, this angle, that is PTR 90 degree plus angle TPR is X plus A plus angle R is equal to 180. Again the same angle sum property. Therefore angle R plus X plus A is equal to, I bring the 90 to the other side, so 180 minus 90, I have this 90. So now I keep this as 1, I keep this as 2. So what I will say, from 1 and 2 both are equal to 90. So I will equate LHS is equal to RHS plus X plus A. So what is it we have to find? We have to show that Q minus R. So I will bring the R to the other side. So angle Q minus angle R is equal to, I will bring the X to the other side, it is X plus X, this A gets cancelled. Therefore, 2X is equal to angle Q minus angle R, X is equal to half of, which will go to the other side, Q minus angle R, hence proved. So what is X? X we know it is TPS. So therefore, we will say TPS is equal to half of angle Q minus angle R. Then we move on to the 16th question, where we have to find the value of angle X. So 16th question, first one. So we know that we have to find angle X, which is here. So in triangle QPR, we know 34 angle plus angle 30 plus this angle PRQ gives 180, angle sum property. Therefore angle PRQ is equal to 180 minus 34 minus 30, so 180 minus 64. So 180 minus 64, I get 116. So angle PRQ is equal to 116. So this angle is 116. Then what about this part? It forms a linear pair. Also we know that, therefore angle PRQ plus angle PRS is equal to 180. This is linear pair. Then angle PRS is equal to 180 minus 116. So 180 minus 116 would be, we know that it is 64. So this angle is 64. So now let us take the triangle, in triangle TRS. In triangle TRS, we will find 64 plus 45 plus the angle RTS is equal to 180. So angle RTS is equal to 180 minus 64 minus 45. So RTS is equal to 180 minus 109. So that would be, so 64 minus 45, that is 109, that is 171. So this angle is 71. So final step, therefore we know angle RTS plus angle X is equal to 180, linear pair. So angle X will be equal to 180 minus 60, 71, that is equal to 109. So the answer is X is 109 degree. So all we have to solve the small triangles, and then finally we use the linear pair. Solve QPR triangle, then the linear pair, solve triangle TRS, then the linear pair. So the second question they say BA is parallel to CD. So make a construction and make sure that C is also parallel. Make a construction, extend from point D to point T. So we do a construction from C to E so that CE is also parallel to AB. If that is the case, then we know that angle ABC, ABE will be equal to triangle DEP, which is equal to 105 because corresponding angles. We can find the F shape also. F shape. So then in triangle DEP, DEP plus angle DEP plus angle EPD plus angle PDE is equal to 180 degree. So DEP is 105 plus 20 plus angle PDE is equal to 180 degree. So angle PDE is equal to 180 minus 20 minus 105. So that would be 180 minus 125, that would be 55. PDE is 55 degree. So this angle is 55 degree. Then we know PDE plus X makes the linear pair. So X is equal to 180 minus 55, that would be 5 to 125 degree. So the angle X is 125 degree. So again we use the concept of triangle angle sum property of a triangle and the linear pair concept. Then it's a word proof. So what does the question say? It says if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the bisector angles on the same side of the transversal intersect each other at 90 degree. So this one first we will draw the diagram. We will draw the diagram as said in the proof. So first two lines. We will draw the two lines. So two proof. We'll draw the two lines. They say these two lines are intersected by a transversal. So let us keep this as AB, two lines AB, CD, EF is the transversal line. Then the bisector of the interior angle. So let us take this point as M, this point as N. This is the bisector. Here is the bisector. The bisector of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal intersect at 90 degree. So they say this angle should be 90 degree. That is what we have to prove. So let us take this point as P. So let us mark the angle as this angle is 1, this angle is 2, this angle is 3. So what is the proof? We know that angle 1 plus angle, we will write in terms of the First we will write what is the proof. To prove, then we will write the solution. So what I have to prove? I have to prove angle 3 is equal to 90 degree, or I have to prove angle MPN is equal to 90 degree. So now we know that solution or proof. We know that angle BMN plus angle DNM is equal to 180 degree, because co-interior angles, you could find a C also, it forms a C, co-interior angles. Then this is the first finding. Then let's just do half the equation 1. So let us keep this as 1. So it becomes angle BMN by 2 plus angle DNM by 2 is equal to 180 over 2. We know half of angle BMN is angle 1. Therefore, we know from this angle 1, half of angle DMN is angle 2. 180 minus 2 is 90. So this is 90 degree. We keep this as 2. Then we will talk about in triangle PMN. We know that adding all the three angles, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree, because angle sum property. This is angle sum. Therefore, we also from 2 we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90 degree. So angle 3 is equal to 180. So angle 3 is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. So we have proved. Hence, angle 3 is equal to 90 degree, proved. Angle 3 is nothing but angle MPN, which we have proved, that is 90 degree. And also we say that PN intersects PM at right angles. We can also say PM and PN intersect at right angles. At right angles. Then we will solve the MCQ questions. So where the first MCQ question, they say x is to y ratio is 5 is to 4. Then x is equal to 5x, y is equal to 4x. So this angle will also be x. So we know that angle x plus angle y is equal to 180, because co-interior. So 5x plus 4x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 over 9, that is 20. So if x is 20, x is equal to 5 into 20, that will be 100. So we know that from here these two, the C shape. So angle x plus angle z is equal to 180, because co-interior angles. We know that angle x is 100 plus angle z is equal to 180. Angle z is equal to 180 minus 100, that would be 80. So answer for first MCQ is 80 degree. The second one, they say the measure of an angle which is 4 times its complement is. So they are talking about complementary angle. One angle will be x, complementary, the other angle will be, complement angle will be always 90 minus x. Now what is the relation? The one angle is equal to 4 times its complement. So x is equal to 360 minus 4x. I am bringing the x to the other side, becomes x plus 4x is equal to 360. 5x is equal to 360. X is equal to 360 over 5. So it would be 7 5s are 35, 2 5s are 10. So the answer for second MCQ is 72 degree. So MCQ 3 is, if two angles of a triangle are complementary, if in a triangle, if these two angles are complementary, if these two angles add up to 90 degree, we know total sum of a triangle is 180. So the other angle would be, so other angle should also be 90 degree. So this should be 90, then it should be a right angled triangle. Right angle triangle. It can't be an acute. Acute is less than 90 already, because totally it will not make 180. So it's always an right angle triangle. So with these are the solutions for the worksheet, and also these are the few practice questions.